According to the angels, this place is called birth, death. IRTH, or written in English, EARTH, earth. Words have meaning, and they are coded in ways so that the ones who have insight might decipher righteousness. Is this realm where we all are born and eventually die, except the lucky ones, the ones that were taken by God? Like Enoch, Jesus died, remember? Is this place one of his mansions? Is this birth-death place a trap that we won't come out of until the soul finds the reason for this place, in other words, the meaning of life, or the purpose of this confined, seemingly physical reality, with earth, wind, fire, water, gravity, or maybe more appropriate, buoyancy? You cannot do whatever you want here. Even if you are the richest person on earth, you are in one way or another restricted. You can't live on if you stop nurturing your body. You can't beget offspring with a donkey or another animal without the use of artificial means, and most probably the fetus will not survive. It is back to the old and ever-asked question, why are we here? This question has been proven time and time through the ages to be an incredible, hard question to answer. A lot of different answers has been provided, but none to the satisfactory state that one can say with certainty, yes, this is the reason. But what can you feel? The mere revelation that you actually do feel is in itself incredible. You are alive, but this is inside a building, and this building has a flat plane that you are walking on, or when you're out in a boat, sailing on it, maybe doing some fishing. It is a realm. You come to this world not knowing who you are or where you came from, not remembering anything. You are born, you live out your life, you experience all this feeling, pain, suffering, and also happiness, love, and all the beautiful things. The world is a chaotic place, ruins, wars, man against man, nation against nation, system holding you down, the state holding you down, taxes, you have to work hard, and there is very little pay for the common man. And if you're so lucky to win a bunch of money, oh man, that money has wings to fly away with sooner than you think. Anyways, everything points to a system. The physical system of wind, summer, winter, season, rain, dew, cold, heat, system repeating itself over and over again. Sun, moon, morning, evening, night. This is a system for you. System for us. Inside a building with a great view to the dark night skies, the stars at night shining so bright down on you, and you don't even realize that you are in a building. Yes, you're not on a planet like a ball. No, you are in a confined place. Would it surprise you if you woke up on the other side and suddenly you were met with the question, hey, how was it in there? Did you like it? Come on, you want to see the scores? What you accomplished? Let's see. A writer of many letters? Okay, giver of good presents, hard worker, maker of alternative cool music, giver to the poor, and so on. Who knows? because this was just inside of a building with all its rules and regulations. Now you're out. But they don't tell us. They don't tell the ones who is inside what's out there. What's next? We can only guess. We have come far. We all know how study after study, near-death experiences, what happens to the body, what happens to the mind. I recommend Peter Fenwick. Should look him up on YouTube. Done a great many studies of near-death experiences and studies of the death process. What's going on with the person who's having the experience, and also how it affects people around the person, what they observe and feel. Pretty interesting. So, a lot of research has been done, only as far as the death process ends, and maybe a little bit time after the death has occurred, but that's for the people that's close to the individual, like family members and friends, what they experience. And then we don't know. We don't know. And all I'm saying, of course, there is a reason to the fact that we don't really know what happens after we're gone. Because if we knew, then death would be a short way out of this pain, wouldn't it? It's like a reboot. And the point of this place would be kind of obsolete. So all I'm saying, it's a reason that we don't know where we came from, who we are, and we don't know where we're going. It's a reason for it. It is a secret, and there is a reason. Good reason for that. Why am I talking about this? Well, I'm talking about people like myself who knows that there is a reason for everything. And people like myself just don't want to play along. I don't want to play along with the system. I know that the system has been set in motion by the very people that have hijacked this place, that are under the influence of the fallen angels. There is a group, we can call them the Illuminati. I suggest just calling them the authority, and the system is only for the benefit of the fallen ones. If you don't see this, you must be blind. I know it is set in place to keep us to the ground, keep us in fear with all that shit that's going on in the world, all the killing, all the famine, all the sickness, pandemic outbursts, the constant fear-mongering. I refuse to believe all the hype. I refuse to play along and to accept the rulers as my ruler, as my higher person that I have to obey. I refuse to accept the system. And there are quite a few people like me out there. We are reading between the lines. We are open-minded. We are trying to see through the veil of so-called truth that is so nicely protecting the free will. So-called free will. Because we realize that we are in a confined place, and we also understand that there is a way to break out of this place. But they are keeping us inside. Just look at what they have recently done with the Antarctic Treaty. When my fellow Norwegian sailor, Mr. Jarle Andehøy, took several trips to the South Pole without approval of the state, things were set in motion because of the publicity he got, and he actually won his last court case that said that the Norwegian state could not refuse travel on free waters. Now, those waters are no longer free. And during all these court cases in 2015, during this process, also the flat earth theory became a household thing. It's no coincidence that they are restricting the borders near Antarctica And now, realizing that a whole lot of people are starting to think like myself, questioning authority, questioning the legality of their actions, the legality of their false teachings, judicial system with all the laws and regulations in their created system, the school system that brainwashes our kids with, in quotes, facts that must be wrong if we ought to trust our senses, our God-given senses. They don't teach you about the hidden world, or as I call it, the upside down, all the creatures within it. You won't hear about that on school. Or they don't teach you about the tetragrammaton in the fifth heaven, or the rakia. No, those secret teachings are for the elite. They don't teach you about the God of this realm, because this realm has a God, and is the fallen angel who has been stripped of his wings. He was once in the highest of heavens, light-bearer Lucifer, but now he's in this realm, underneath the rakia, in the air of this world. He has his throne, and he rules over this world, and his minions are the leaders of every nation, even the new elected ones. The hand signs is the giveaway. You see, some of them are not even human beings. They are fallen angels. And the other bunch, yes, they are human beings, but not in a normal state. They are in a possessed state. In this case, the eyes is the giveaway. Flickering, weird eyes. That's the demon revealed. They are possessing the human like a soul-sucking parasite. The person is willingly letting this entity into their body. The entity is controlling every move. As long as the entity is connected to the body, it displays great power, and it gives the physical form power. But as soon as the entity has done its mission and leaves the body, the power resides, often leading to a complete collapse of the body. The symptoms after a demonic possession is said to be the same symptoms like the one that occurs after an epileptic seizure. You get very tired, you must lie down and recharge. Some people have difficult talking, and sometime, maybe a couple of hours, will take place before the spirit of the human being is able to get complete control of the body, and once again can be seen walking, talking like a normal person. The most obvious example of this we've seen during the election with Hillary Clinton. Yes, she worked like a demon, indeed. But I tell you, this is the truth. Satan was cast out along with his army of angels, the fallen ones. Satan and all his followers who once were angels, they are bound to this realm. And he rules, and his followers are ruling along with him. He is the God of this world, and his angelic former angel followers, along with their deceased children, now evil spirits roaming the earth, demons. They know they have a short time left. They know they are doomed to destruction. So now he's walking through and fro in the earth like a lion, growling, trying to deceive every soul on the plane, trying to deceive every human being into sin, to sin against the Most High, the real and only holy God that is in the seventh heaven. Soon he will come down with his Shekinah once again to the earth realm, and he will bring judgment to Lucifer and his followers. They know this, and they are trying every possible way to make this world as corrupt as it was in the days of Noah.